point and laugh at Mike Lawler. Let's point and laugh at Nicole Maliotakis. Let's point and laugh at all of the waste of space Republican Congress people from New York State because they're absolutely terrible. Let's do it. Let's do it, of course. Let's see. So, I read this article today, and my team had to print this out for me, guys, because I didn't actually think this was true. I didn't think, I've been just so focused on campaigning, winning my seat, that I haven't really, paid attention to the old news. But I had to go and see. I mean, look, if this just doesn't show just how stupid some of these establishment folks are, I don't even really know what it is. Look at this article that I found that they were showing me. It says the Democrats are on their hunt for their own Joe Rogan. Have you guys seen this article? Party leaders and mega donors want to counter MAGA's online momentum by recreating a digital right-wing ecosystem on the left. Have you guys seen this? Guys, if you want to create that, maybe look at what we're doing over here. Maybe just look at what we're doing over here, right? Every single night, we're getting 15,000 people a night. People from all political persuasions, folks that hate my guts, folks that love me, folks from all over the political perspective. And we're showing that, look, we have a lot of fun. We talk about politics, we talk about sports, dating sometimes, if that's what you want to talk about. We have a great time. And maybe, just maybe, if you want to know about how you can go forward and build something, stop trying to recreate somebody else and actually create something that's going to be better for the future. Talk about building our own stuff. And so, yeah, I thought this was really stupid. But this just goes to show, they've got hundreds of millions of dollars they're spending on this when they could be investing more in the work that people do all across the country to get people to actually be informed and talk about the issues. So to that idea and their hundreds of millions of dollars, I throw that straight in the trash because that is a bunch of stupidity, and that is absolutely stupid. And by the way, the number one podcast in America is the Midas Touch podcast, and we'll just say that. So do better. That's my advice to you. Anyways, let's talk to some of these Republicans.
Oh God!
Look who it is.
I'm sick of your party, bro. Your party gets me sick.
Thread.
I can't believe your what? I'm tired of your party. Your party's
Thread.
I can't stand your party, man. I can't stand your party. Your party's crazy. I can't stand it at all.
Hey, the feelings of hey, Trad. I feel the same way about yours.
Listen, bro, you keep coming in like you keep lying about everything. I'm glad what Trump did today in the Oval Office with the South African president. He showed him off. He showed him what he was doing over there. Oh, here you go, going. Go ahead,
you know what's crazy? I got an order of business for all the people.
What's your business?
That Donald Trump imported to this country from South Africa. You have my word that they will be deported under us. We're going to send them back. We're going to send them back. All of the Nelson Mandela haters, the people that want apartheid in the United States, we're going to send them the hell out of this country is what's about to happen.
Nobody wants apartheid.
So I hope they enjoy their time here. It will be a short vacation. Because in about 3 or so years, you're going to pack your bags and get the hell out of here. Will be the message to them. That's what's happening.
I'm glad that Trump actually played that video right in front of the South African president's face to show him how stupid he ran that country.
Oh, and what's crazy about it is that those guys, they better get used to. I mean, look. They're going to get out of here. So I just hope that they don't put any permanent roots Their shit's gonna be packed up, and they're gonna get the hell out of here. So you can say what you want, but I don't want anybody that has that kind of hatred like that in my country. I want them to get the hell out of here and
I
take that
agree with you.
apartheid. They can take that apartheid mess back to South Africa, wherever the hell they came
Well,
from,
I
but they're not going to
100%
bring it
agree
here.
with you, but I don't agree. I just don't agree with the way that I'm glad that Trump exposed him in front of who he really is and what he did to the white farmers over there.
No, that's
And I
all a
saw the
lie.
things on Elon Musk's face.
That's all a lie. That's all propaganda.
That's
It's all
BS.
lies.
That's
All
BS.
lies. All lies. All
Don't
lies
tell
because
me that's
that's
BS.
all lies. Those people are complete scoundrels. I'll tell you that. They are complete scoundrels because they hate this country. They hate what we're about because they want apartheid. And I don't want those people here. I want them to get the hell out of here. They need to get
No,
out. We
I
don't
don't
want them
think
in
they
this
want
country.
apartheid because if they wanted apartheid, I agree that they should leave. But also,
Look, a lot of folks might not like me saying that. They might not like the fact that I'm saying that or whatever, Trad. But I don't really care. Maybe it's not the political correct thing to say. I'm sure somebody's going to have some hatred for what I just said, or they might try to get salty about it. But I'm being very serious here. We're going to take them and
okay,
we're
so
going to deport them the hell out of here.
the videos that Trump played in the White House were fake.
Yes,
So he did not just say unalive the white farmers. No, they didn't say that, right?
it's all fake.
That's just oh, they didn't say that. He just edited the videos. You're just saying that.
Yes.
No way, you're saying this.
They want apartheid. I don't want apartheid.
I
So
don't
they need to
think
get
I
out.
don't think a lot of them do. And whoever
They need
does
to
want
get out.
apartheid, they should leave. You're
They
right.
need to get out.
I agree with you. I agree with you. Nobody should be asking for an apartheid. I'm not asking for that as well. But I am asking for some of them that don't want an apartheid that you should give them at least a chance.
No.
And for those that do, yes,
No.
go ahead, leave. Fine.
No.
I'll give you that. I'll give
No.
you that. I'll give you that part.
No.
But
And
I don't think
aren't we like paying for them to live here? Like, aren't we like paying for that? Aren't our tax dollars on the hook for them? Didn't Trump give them like a gift card like the second they got here? Like, this is ridiculous.
I remember Biden giving them money, illegal
Absolutely.
aliens money.
This is absolutely insane. Like I said, we're going to be very focused on getting them out. So
okay,
we
so
will
now
have
you
it. We
want to be
we will have a nice plan for them to get out.
Yeah, I agree. We should get rid of a lot of illegal immigrants that don't belong in this country. I agree with you.
No.
Why we were advocating for this 2 years ago? All of a sudden, now we're all for immigration being protected. But when Joe Biden was going crazy in that border, you didn't say one thing. You let him ramp it up. You let him go crazy on that border. Be like, Mr. President, do whatever you want. My King Joe Biden, King Biden, yes, King Biden.
Why do you always have to pivot? You always have to pivot to Biden. Like, you are like straight Biden derangement. Like, it's nuts.
I don't. And you have
Biden
Trump derangement syndrome.
I mean, you literally cannot function without going back to Biden. Like, every time, like, Joe Biden is literally an 80-year-old man with cancer, and you're still like foaming at the mouth to talk about
You know what? I hope you saw my comment that I posted when you posted on Joe Biden's health. I said I pray for the man. I feel bad 100%. We should have been taking care of this years ago. I mean, his wife is literally doing things to the poor old man. I feel bad for him. I feel so bad for Joe Biden. His wife didn't do nothing but said that he can go for another 4 years.
This is terrible.
Jake Tapper.
See, this is it.
Literally reported on him.
What a disgrace.
Jake Tapper literally wrote a whole.
And here it is. Here it is. More Biden derangement. They're all disgraces.
I feel bad for the man.
They're all disgraces.
I feel bad for Joe Biden.
You know what I feel bad for, Trad?
Well, who do you feel bad for?
I feel bad for the American taxpayer that will unfortunately have to pay for this deportation flight for these South African apartheid-loving people that we're going to have to send back out of here. I hate that we're going to have to spend a couple $1,000s to get them out, and it's so shame. It's such a shame.
We should at least give them a chance to change their minds. At least give them a chance to change their minds before anything.
Nope.
You see, you can't even be a little merciful.
Nope.
But they're fleeing persecution from their own country, and you're telling them, hey, no, don't come here.
Nope.
But when it was the illegal immigrants that were coming from Venezuela and these gang members that were coming against everything, oh please let them in, Mr. President.
Do they
Let
want
them
to?
have all the
Do they want?
jobs.
Well,
Let
why are
them
you
have
pivoting?
everything.
Why are you pivoting? Why is it that you
But
cannot talk about the fact? Why is it that you cannot talk about the fact that I want to go and put these people on a plane and send them the hell out of here?
okay, I agree with you. Let's do it to every illegal immigrant.
The South Africa, the apartheid
So
lovers.
if
We're
you
going to
want to
send them
do it
out.
to the South Africans, let's
Yes.
do it to every illegal immigrant that doesn't belong in this country. I'm
Nah.
with you
Oh
right there.
well. Wait. Depend on what do you mean?
It's
What do
a
you mean by
problem
that?
when it's everybody
What do you mean
else.
by that? What do you mean by that?
Every illegal immigrant that is not documented in this country must leave and fly on a plane and go back to their country.
Did they
Now,
did they commit
let's
it? Which ones? The ones that committed crime? Sure.
wait. I have to respond to Mr. Nine Ari Ruse. Who is Toby? You got my name wrong. It is Trad. Let's get that right. First of all, I don't know why he keeps calling me Toby. I'm not Toby. I didn't know what
So
is my name.
somebody says we should send them back on JetBlue. I think that's actually too much. I think we need to send them
No, I,
back on
I don't think it should
Spirit.
be JetBlue.
Let's go. Let's
I
go put
think
them on a Spirit. Right the hell out of
put them
here
on
is how I
no,
feel.
put them on Copa Airlines. We're sending back to Ecuador, whatever the hell
No,
they came from.
we're gonna send them back to South Africa on Spirit. Is what
Let
we're
me
gonna
let
do.
me ask you. Hold on. Let me ask you a question. You are for deporting these South Africans. So why can we deport every illegal immigrant that belongs in this country that is not documented or nothing? But you're for deporting the South Africans, right? So let's deport every illegal immigrant that doesn't come in this country. It is that simple. But
Nah,
no,
nah,
you see what I'm talking about? You
no.
see what I'm talking about?
You know why?
Like
You know why?
what?
Because for hateful people who hate this country, I want them to get the hell out of here. I'm just going to deport them. But for people that are
But it's
like
okay.
the
It's
folks
okay
that
for
have
innocent
not
people.
committed a crime here or somewhere else, someone who agrees to pay an extra tax of 7% on top of every tax, state, federal, and local for 7 additional years. Yes, I'd rather make billions of dollars for the American taxpayer to give us tax cuts to train our workers to hire American workers. I'd much rather do that than spend $1 trillion on your wasteful spending. I know you
You
guys spend money like toddlers, and you think that everybody has money out of everywhere, but we actually
you
want to be
can't
fiscally
say that.
responsible. So our plan creates money, but for those South Africans that want apartheid, yes, we will round every single one of them up. We will put
Correct.
them on a one-way Spirit flight, and
Fine.
we will deport them the
We
hell out of here. Is
right.
what's going to
Okay,
happen
so you
under
want to
us.
deport them, so deport everybody else that doesn't belong in this country. That's all I'm asking.
I
And
already
my
gave it.
name
I
is not
already gave it to you,
Toby.
Trad. I
You
already
gave
gave it
me
to you,
what?
Trad. I already
You
gave it,
didn't
but
give me
you
crap.
didn't even listen. You didn't even listen.
I heard everything you said,
You
and I
didn't even
think it
listen.
was.
You
I
didn't even
think it was.
listen.
You had a couple good points, but and first of all, let me just say, my name is not Toby. It is Trad. I'm not
Trad, why are
Toby
you crashing out?
because I'm sick and tired of your party's
Trad, you're
excuses.
crashing out.
All right, let me calm down because I'm not Toby. Let me just say that anyway.
Damn, they're really getting
Listen,
under your skin, bro.
they are because they call me Toby because that's not my name. But who cares? Listen, your party really has the audacity.
You really fucked yourself, bro. Cause now everywhere you go, bro, now they're gonna start calling you Toby. So you cooked
I
yourself.
don't. Oh my god! I don't know what I did. Listen. I think that your party has the audacity to come against our party for trying to defend our country alone, and then
Oh,
on top of that,
I will be defending our country by deporting these South Africans.
all right, but defend the country. We have to defend our country, and we have to defend our nation against these country. And but we can't
Hey,
even do
everybody,
that.
everybody. Maybe, maybe, maybe. Wait, I just want to make sure I get this right. Hold up.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe, Trad. Maybe we won't send them back to South Africa. Maybe we'll send them to the Netherlands. How about that? What if we
Send
did
them
that?
wherever
We'll
the
put them
hell
on a
you.
Spirit. We'll find a way to
Send
send
them
them. We'll
wherever
figure
the
out where to
hell
send them.
you.
Do we have any
Listen,
South Africans here? Where should we send them? I don't know. Where
send
should we
them
send
the
them?
hell wherever the hell
I
they
think
want to
that's a
send them.
I think that's an inside joke. That's an inside joke.
I mean, go ahead, send them wherever you want to send them. I don't care
Hey,
as
you know
long
what?
as
You know what? That's too much. You know what? Honestly, that's too much. That's an inside joke. I think only a few people get that joke.
Well, send them wherever you
How,
want to.
how many people actually get that joke? I don't know.
Well, send them wherever you want to send them. Just don't keep them in this country because they don't belong here. And if they're gonna make a decent living, fine, come in, do what you got to do, but do not disrupt the way of life here. Do not try to bring any do not try to bring any crimes in our country, in our sweet country that Trump is trying to protect us. But you Democrats are so blind and dumb that you can't even see what he's trying to do because you're worried about fighting anything that Trump says. Anything that Trump says, you hate it. But when y'all used to
Tried.
advocate for what Trump, what?
Tried.
It's true. It's true. Be honest with me. It is 100% true.
I
Wait,
got something.
you
I
have.
tried. I got something for you. Just
Oh
give me a
God!
second.
Don't do this to me. Not today. You could call me wherever you want. I don't care.
Heather and Kira and myself are gonna sing.